Last video we discussed about how to create an intent or intents. We created greetings, book recommendations, and thank you. In this video we're going to focus on entities. Now let's go back to the approach module, the design. So in the design, the meat of the chatbot or the chat functionalities are going to be in this section. So what we would do is we will create an intent for recommendations or entities for recommendations. So in the recommendations for entities, remember entities are subjects. So when a user is chatting with the chatbot, what are those things or subjects you're going to look for? So please watch the video number 1 where we discussed about entities and dialogues. Let me quickly give you a walkthrough of that. Recall that we created intents which were objectives and then entities which are subjects. Now after entities are created, we are going to create dialogues where we will add intents. Based on conditions, we are going to pick entities and responses. And the whole thing is a skill. So with that, we are going to create entities here. So entities would be understanding what book genres the user is talking about. Is he talking about? And you list down all the things, and this is a design. You should do this kind of a design even before you start anything creating on the IBM Watson interface for intents, entities, and dialogues. So mystery books, so we are going to identify mysteries, horror, fiction, kids reads, we're going to do psychology and a lot of other things, right? So let's start with creating book genres. And for greetings, we don't really need an entity because we know that greetings, the user is expected to greet, and thank you and bye is also not really required. You can create entities for greetings as in thank you and bye, but you don't really have to because you know what the user is trying to do with these intents. So you can directly use them in the dialog flow. You can directly use them. You don't need entities for greetings or for thank you and bye. You would need entities to understand what kind of genre. So let's create a genre entity. Please note that entity is a portion of user inputs that you can provide different response to a particular intent. So I'm going to create an entity here, say add an entity, and you would say book genre, create entity, and then first let's do mystery. The good thing is there is a recommendation option available for book genre even if you are not an upgraded service user. So you can enable fuzzy match and then click on show recommendations, mystery. So for mystery, what you can think of or what Watson can think of is a riddle, mysteries, secret, enigma, mystery, secrecy, and say add selected. You can also say suspense, thriller, mysterious, say add value. And I'm sorry, I should have added selected here, but you have added a lot of values. Now here again I'm going to say horror, add values. You can see horror is added, so you can go delete it and then add horror again, and you have to add synonyms. So say show recommendations for synonyms. Scary, scariest, fright, zombie, say add selected. This was missing, I did not do that earlier, and say add value. There you go. So very similarly as we did for intent, we can use Excel or CSVs text files, not Excel, CSVs and text files, to add intents or entities using the sim button. So create an Excel file or CSV file with all possible genres and their synonyms. So you would write it, the entity name and all the synonyms in one single line. So you can import it. Please note that the CSV file is available in a Google Drive link, which is mentioned in the video description section of the video, this video. So go back in here and say import. It'll ask you to choose file, choose this bookgenres.csv and say open, import, and you would see that an entity was already created. If you would not have entity, then it will create it. Now 8 new values added, 51 new synonyms. Let's see that. So book genre, and there you go. It has all the entities possible. So you can try it again using the try out option. So you see the Watson is training. Let's click on clear and so Watson has finished training. So now I'm going to say recommend mystery books. You can see that this is an intent, hash is an intent and at is an entity. Please note that mystery entity has been identified using at book underscore genre colon mystery. Let's say I would like to get recommendations for fiction. You can see that it identifies the genre fiction and it says book recommendation. Let's do this. Flight bookings. You can see that it says greetings, which is irrelevant, which is incorrect, but it doesn't identify, so you say mark as irrelevant. Hotel bookings. Hotel, it says greetings, so you have to mark it's not a greeting and it's training, see? So the next time you have to mark it as irrelevant. So you have to make sure that all the possible nonsense you can think of, you mark it as irrelevant. Now next time when you say flight bookings, it's going to say irrelevant because it's training. Once the training is completed, then only it will work. It says result in the tryout panel may not reflect in the latest edits. So even though you are making changes, you have to make sure that Watson is completed training before you can test this. These are negative testing which you should do for better use of your chatbot. Now guys, going back to the design, and design is very important. So intents have been created, entities have been created, and the entities is going to identify subject of the user input. Now we are going to create a dialog. In order to create a dialog, we would need to have an understanding of how the intents and entities work together. So dialog, as mentioned before in the first video, are a logical tree of intents and entities based on conditions. So let's do that. Here for dialog, you would have greetings. I'm going to change the color for this one. And so starting with greetings, and you would end with, I'm going to leave some space over here, so I would have thank you and bye at the end. By default, Watson provides you some some dialogue already created. So let's so by default, Watson provides you with a welcome. So welcome is the first thing a user will see when a chatbot is enabled, and it also provides you anything else, which is if none of the intents or entities are enabled or activated, then it's anything else. It's basically a catch-all kind of a thing. So the green ones, welcome and anything else, are the dialog flows which Watson provides you by default. You can add or delete them if you don't want them, but welcome and anything else already exists. I'm going to show you in a minute. Then first we have to identify that the user is asking about, I'm going to use this one. So the user is asking about a book recommendation. So I'm going to use an intent to identify it's a book recommendation. Remember, hash is for intents and at for, let me put hash here as well. Hash here as well. So remember, intents have hashes and entities are denoted by ats. So you have to identify, so you can see all intents. Welcome, greetings, book recommendation, thank you and bye, and anything else are intents. And then after you identify that the intent of the user is for asking a recommendation, then you would ask or identify what is the entity. So this would be at book genre, which is the entity. So what kind of books are they looking for? Mystery books. Then you, so think of if then else statement, right? If it's mystery, then book 1, 2 and 3. If it is horror, then book 2, book, or book 7, 8 and 9. If it's for kids, then book 21, 22, 23. So based on if then else, so you have to first understand the intent. Is it a book recommendation? Yes. Then you have to understand what is the subject. Mystery, horror. If the subject is not mentioned, then ask user specific genre, or ask user for genre, right? So this is, imagine switch statement, right? Switch case 1, case 2, case 3, else. So if case 1, case 2, case 3, blah 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 is not matching, then you say n, which is catch all. So this is the design of the dialogue which we are going to create in the Watson Assistant box. So again, welcome, greetings, book recommendation, thank you and bye. And this design, I'm going to upload that also in the Google Drive, which is for the link for which is available in the video description section. So let's create a dialogue in the next video. So we're going to create a dialogue and show you the flow of the dialogue here in the next video. Thank you for watching.